realistic. I have a foundation that deals with STREAM education in Africa, right? Science, technology, education, reading, art, and math, I think are important. But I think the art thing is critically important because we're dealing with some deep healing issues that we have to go through, right?
Say that again?
We're dealing with some deep healing issues. You know, we've been traumatized. So the art thing, I think, gives us the possibility of using our imagination. And as I said, it's going to take a renaissance, right? A rebirth for Black people to get out of the conditions that we're in. Even when you look at it in the real, economics is really a major impediment, right? But as I said, as we become more aware of who we are, and that's what that you do, that's the work you do, right? And you do, is I think you elevate the consciousness of Black people through the arts, and they see possibilities, and they feel less burdened by the tremendous challenge that we have to even survive in a system like this.
Artists try to complicate the narrative. That's all we do. We just make it more complex so that people realize, you know.
We can take a few more questions.
Yes, hi, how are you? I'm over here. I am Councilman Joe Brown, and I wanted to respond to the young man right here who said that he wanted to pick himself up from the bootstraps. Not only do we have talent and resources, not only can we do things, but we will do things. So we're having another symposium like this. I'm sponsoring the first Black Jazz Art and Authors Festival in Coconut Grove on February 26th. And what we're going to do is show a collaboration citywide, and a collaboration of people who will take responsibility of their circumstance, take action and do something. There's a story when I was a young man that someone told me about a young boy who in high school walked past a porch that had a dog and an old man sitting on it. And every day from school he walked by this porch and the dog would be whining and complaining. So junior year, senior year, he graduates and he builds the courage up and he says, "Sir, I've been walking by this porch for 4 years and I've been hearing your dog complain and whine. What is wrong with your dog?" He said, "The dog is sitting on a nail." He said, "Why won't the dog move?" He said, "Because it doesn't hurt him enough to move, it just hurts him enough to complain." So what we're going to do is stop complaining and start acting and start taking control of your environment. And as a council person, they're a little mad at me because I'm not asking permission to do certain things. We're going to let them know what we're doing. We're going to let them know what our mission is. We're going to not ask permission, but we're going to let them put them on notice of what we're doing. Okay, so for you, young man who is here, and everyone else who's here, there are people who are action-oriented, and we have the power to do whatever we want to do. You simply take the T off of can't, and it means can, right? So please, if anybody has any issues or concerns, you know, my name again is Councilman Joe Brown. My partner here is Elliot Duran. He's the upcoming president of the Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber is about business. The council is about elected politicians. We should hold everybody accountable. I want everybody in here to hold me personally accountable, because constructive criticism is what we all need, right? And I'm not afraid of criticism. That's how we grow, right? So with that being said, again, look forward to the Jazz Art and Author Festival you hear coming up.